Corillo, tú sabes, Luis Arzola Multimedia. Dasheando con Arzola. Oh, POV. Ay, como que tú sabes la que hay, estoy activo. Ya lo cabrón, cogí esta mierda porque era de 14 pesos. Empecé a trabajar ahora, estoy libre. Estamos en la semana de básicamente spring, ya se está poniendo calientito. Ya están los árboles empezando a salir, a brotar en esta área en New England. Tú sabes que nosotros con el frío cabrón que pasamos, siempre era, espérate, dándote direcciones y todo. Vamos para Belchertown. Let's do this shit. This is for $14. Esto acá está cabrón. I got it. Directions. Vamos para la mierda. Arzola TV, Agarrete de Fuerte Social Network. Agarrete de Fuerte Social Network. Dasheando. Hi, my people. Dasheando con Arzola. This is one of those places that, you know, when you get that, that's why I like DoorDashing, that sometimes you end up in neighborhoods that you've never been around. This is called Meadow Lane. Look at this beautiful area right here. It is a meadow. It's a lane. Couple houses, but look at the yards. Beautiful. You know, that's why I dash for on the Northampton, Amherst area, South Alley, but after the college. Is it, what's the name of that college right there? I think it's Mount Holyoke College. Mira esta casa.
Turn right onto Woodbridge Street, Massachusetts 116.
Tú sabes, Dasheando con Arzola, POV Flow. Ahora vamos, sorteo
Continue
aquí.
on Massachusetts 116 for 3 miles.
Ahora vamos a ir para el carajo. No sé, ¿para dónde carajo? Where's this shit taking us? We're going to East Hampton. That shit is in el carajo.
Drives, continue on Massachusetts 116 for 3 miles.
You know, there's always two sides to the blade, right? There's two, you know, there's two situations. So sometimes, all right, so when you get jobs, sometimes there's jobs like $15, $16, but they send you a little far. Versus getting a $5 job, but it's a very close job. What would you do? You know, sometimes I want to stay within the double digits, you know what I'm saying? So that way, you know, the money that you're making, you might take a little longer because of the longer trips and stuff like that. Ese tiempo el viejo me vio con la gafita y ya tú sabes. ¿Para dónde carajo esto nos me está llevando, panita? East Hampton. Okay, well, it's gonna take us straight over here. Esta area aquí es bien busy. Pero ya tú sabes que el base income de la gente que vive en esta área, of the people that, this is the college I'm talking about. That's Mount Holyoke College, I think. Yeah, it is, see? Mount Holyoke College. Y ya tú sabes, papi, ¿qué pasó? Esta gente aquí no hace menos de 70,000 a 80,000 al año, la gente por ahí en esta área. Vamos ahí, seguimos Dasheando con Arzola y recuerda que puedes suscribirte a nuestra página Arzola Multimedia Agarrete TV en YouTube. Esto es Dasheando con Arzola POV. ¡Au! Toma, este cabrón. Vamos a dejar que pase porque si no, me van a chocar, cabrones. Los voy a demandar, yo tengo más chavo que ustedes. Dasheando con Arzola. Do you remember back in 2016, 2017, when all the bully situation, South Alley High School, the Phoebe Prince case? That's the high school.
In a quarter mile, take the Purple Heart Drive ramp.
Yeah, this freaking ride, yeah. I forgot how much it was. I think it was like $14, but it was like 15 miles. So I took a hit. It did give me a little extra one that was close, so kind of made up for that.
Take the Purple Heart Drive ramp.
All right, it's ready, baby. You know what I'm saying? Arzola Multimedia, Agarrete de Fuerte Social Network. Dasheando con Arzola. So, we are in freaking East Hampton, and they sent me this job in Southampton, at the Walgreens in Southampton. It's a little plaza, right? But I was checking, and I didn't check exactly where it was going. So now when I check where it's going, this shit is taking me. That's why I don't like to be taking jobs that are not food, because what happens is that sometimes they trick you. All right, I don't know. I think I'm picking up a medicine. Let's see what happens. But where's this shit? I'm going to Huntington, Mass. ¿Tú sabes dónde es? That shit's mad far. So it's not really worth it, the job. But let's go check it out. Alright, ya tú sabes. Arzola Multimedia, Dasheando with Arzola. Arzola Multimedia, Garete TV. Alright, vamos para el carajo. Like I told you, it's some sort of medication. Let's take it. Vamos pa Huntington. That shit is in the boonies. Just for $15, not really worth it. But you know how it is. So subscribe to our channel, Arzola Multimedia, Garete TV. Ya, estamos en ruta a esta misión. Yo todavía aquí estoy wondering qué carajo es lo que ordenaron. Ahora no me digas que son tampones. Y la choteadera aquí. Vamos para el carajo, para la mierda. Esto es un monte cabrón. Eso sí, I like when I do runs like this because of the panoramic. But sometimes the money, bro. But it gets me out. I prefer to do this just right like this than to. It is a risk because something happens. Your tire pops up. Your tire pops. You fucked. But you know. But it's worth the scenery. You know, the woods. You know, I've been trying to like get somewhere to move. I would love to move. Mira esa casita que linda. Hey, Meta, stop recording. Hey, Meta, stop recording. Estamos in Southampton. Yeah, you see the trees. Apple cider.
Continue on Massachusetts 66 for 4 miles.
I've never seen, you know, I've never seen them, mira. Ooh, applewood is good to cook for cuando se hace barbecue. The applewood is so good. ¿Qué la que hay? Ya tú sabes, Dasheando con Arzola. Compost plants. Estamos en el flow dashing, llevando este jabcito, tú sabes, como es, popuyé. Dale, tengo un par de cositas inventando, bicharos, ya tú sabes, a Dr. Zay en Yumas. Me puse a tachar y tienen un comedy show y quería darle a la vuelta ya mismo, ya empieza ya mismo, voy a tener que tirarme para allá. Dependiente, corillo, al blog, ya tú sabes, suscríbete y busca la música. Look for the music in our playlist, in Algarete random playlist in our channel in YouTube, Arzola Multimedia, Algarete TV in YouTube. Yeah, because my Facebook is all fucked up. Freaking Santiago Matías fucked my shit up. Bueno, ya tú sabes que tiene un marketing crew. Eso no fue él, eso fue el corillo de ese cabrón. Mira esa casita que linda. I love the houses, the flow. Mira esta. Remember in Puerto Rico, las casas masón shit. Tú sabes, Planeta Lofo que está rompiendo. Ese revolú de la novia, el jevo y el tipo poniendo. Yo no sé. Todo el mundo está pendiente de esas mierdas, pero que está cabrón como te come el cerebro. Pero mira esto que es un lumber. Mechanical. I like all that shit. Yogi Bear flow. Uy. Mira, ahora hablando de eso, what the fuck happened with the president? The president coming up in what was it, an X? The former tweet, like portraying himself as Jesus Christ. Jesus, what the hell? That shit was crazy. What do you think about that? Leave in the comments. Follow us, Arzola Multimedia, Garete TV. I'm gonna continue doing this in English, so I could expand, you know, because there's a lot of people that know me in the area. Look, actually, I love this area. That's why I'm, you know, showing you this video. We going to Huntington. This shit is a crazy ass job. It was a Walgreens job, and it's like $15, but Jesus, Lord have mercy. And then to come back, you know, you get the panoramic view and all that shit, but the money in there. Y'all talking about that. If you haven't done your taxes, make sure that you do your taxes. You got to check out this girl over there, Frankie, in the Springfield Plaza in Springfield, the H&R Block. You know, they saved my life. They just checking on my taxes and stuff like that. And she told me, if you're a dasher, bro, you got to make sure that you keep track of your miles and your gas usage and all that, because they do hit you with it. And yes, that's taxable income. A lot of people be dashing and they think that that's under the table. That shit is not under the table. Be aware of that shit. That dashing needs to be reported. A mí me partieron bien duro en estos taxis y no hice casi nada. Hay gente que that's all they do, DoorDash. If you get SSI or Social Security or shit like that, it could backfire at you. So be careful with that shit, alright? Será que hay solo oportunidad que haré tu fuerte social network. Dasheando con Arzola. We just dropped it. I couldn't, I can't record the houses and stuff like that. The exact house where we're going. But look at this area. a lot of scenic. When I got to that area, they had like the river in the back. That's beautiful, beautiful. You know how it is, ya tú sabes, Arzola Multimedia, Garante Tu Fuerte Social Network. Be on the lookout for more Dasheando con Arzola blogs. Yo, can I get Papi Joe?